In the vast medieval kingdom of Egbemi, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold, there lived a maiden named Ilona. She was a vision of beauty, with a tall and imposing stature, curves that rivaled the finest sculptures, and skin as smooth as the polished ebony wood. Her raven black hair cascaded down her back like a waterfall of night, and her eyes sparkled like the brightest stars in the African sky. Ilona was not only a stunning beauty, but also a shrewd businesswoman. She owned a renowned restaurant in the heart of the kingdom, where the aroma of succulent jollof rice, spicy granules, and tender suya wafted through the air, enticing the senses of all who passed by. Her culinary skills were unmatched, and people came from far and wide to taste her creations. The restaurant, named ILONA'S Delight, was a testament to her hard work and dedication, and it had made her a wealthy woman. However, ILONA'S success and beauty came with a price. Men were intimidated by her imposing presence and her sharp wit. They would often whisper among themselves, "Who can tame the fairy Ilona? Or she's too proud and wealthy. No man can handle her." As a result, suitors were scarce, and those who dared to approach her were met with a stern demeanor and a sharp tongue. Ilona had grown weary of the games men played and had resigned herself to a life of solitude. She focused on her business and her people, who loved and respected her for her kindness and generosity. But deep within, a flame of desire burned, a yearning for love and connection. One day, a young man named Obunse arrived in the kingdom. He was a skilled hunter from a neighboring village, with a chiseled physique and piercing brown eyes that seemed to see right through to the soul. Obunse had heard of Ilona's reputation and was intrigued by the stories. He wanted to meet the woman who had captured the hearts of so many men with her cooking and her beauty. As Obunse entered Ilona's Delight, he was struck by the majesty of the woman before him. Ilona stood tall, her eyes flashing with a hint of amusement as she surveyed the young stranger. Obunse, undoubted, approached her with a confident smile and introduced himself. Ilona was taken aback by Obunse's fearlessness. No man had ever dared to approach her with such ease. She found herself relaxing in his presence, and for the first time in a long while, she felt a spark of interest. As they conversed, Ilona discovered that Obunse was not only handsome, but also kind, witty, and genuine. Over the next few weeks, Obunse returned to Ilona's Delight frequently, and they would talk for hours about everything from the secrets of the forest to the intricacies of African mythology. Ilona found herself opening up to Obunse in ways she never thought possible. He listened attentively, his eyes sparkling with curiosity, and his smile warming her up. But just as things were progressing, Ilona's defenses kicked in. She began to push Obunse away, testing his resolve and his intentions. Obunse, however, was not deterred. He saw beyond Ilona's tough exterior and recognized vulnerability beneath. With patience and persistence, he chipped away at her walls, showing her that he was different from the other men who had tried to win her heart. One fateful evening, as the moon hung low in the sky, Obunse arrived at Ilona's Delight with a gift, a beautiful crafted wooden necklace, adorned with intricate patterns and symbols of their ancestors. Ilona was touched by the thoughtful gesture, and for the first time she felt her guard drop. Obunse took her hand, and they walked under the starry night sky, the air thick with tension and possibility. As they strolled along the banks of the nearby river, Obunse shared stories of his village and his people. Ilona listened, entranced, feeling a deep connection to this young man who seemed to understand her in ways she never thought possible. The sound of the river flowing, the rustling of leaves, and the beating of their hearts created a symphony of love that neither could ignore. Ilona realized that she had fallen deeply in love with Obunse. The barriers she had built around her heart began to crumble, and she felt vulnerable yet free. Obunse, sensing her surrender, took her in his arms, and their lips met in a tender, passionate kiss. The Kingdom of Egbemi rejoiced when Ilona and Obunse announced their intention to get married. The marriage ceremony was a grand affair, with drummers beating out the rhythm of love and celebration. Ilona, radiant in her traditional woven cloth, beamed with happiness as Obunse, dashing in his African attire, pledged his love and devotion. Together, they exchanged vows. Surrounded by their friends, family, and the elders of the kingdom. After the marriage, they began their new life together. Ilona and Obunse's love continued to flourish. They worked side by side, building Ilona's delight into an even greater success. Obunse's hunting skills provided the restaurant with the freshest game, and Ilona's culinary magic transformed the ingredients into mouth-watering dishes. The kingdom's people celebrated their union, and the restaurant became a symbol of their love and partnership. However, not everyone was pleased with their happiness. A rival suitor, a wealthy merchant named Hapua, had long wanted Ilona's wealth and beauty. He had been rejected by her in the past and now was jealous of Obunse and Ilona's marriage and love life. He began to spread rumors and lies about Obunse, trying to wedge between the couple. Of all the men in this kingdom, Ilona did not see anyone to choose and marry but a stranger from another kingdom. He questioned within himself, tapping at his chest. No, I will not take that nonsense, he said within. He spread rumors round the kingdom that Obunse was a thief. He had stolen valuable goods from the market, trying to tarnish his reputation as an honest hunter. He said Obunse was already married, that he had a wife and children in his village, hoping to make Ilona believe that Obunse was unfaithful and hiding a secret life. To crown it all, Hapua said Obunse had come to claim Ilona's wealth and would leave her once he had control of her restaurant and properties. The malicious rumors began to circulate throughout the kingdom, causing some people to doubt Obunse's character. However, Ilona, knowing that Obunse was a kind-hearted and genuine-natured man, did not believe it all. She knew Hapua was just trying to spoil their relationship and respect in the kingdom. Out of spite that she did not accept his proposal, and so stood by Obunse. Together, Ilona and Obunse faced the challenges that came their way. Obunse, sensing Ilona's unease, took her away on a journey to his village, where they were welcomed with open arms. Ilona was enchanted by the warmth and the hospitality of Obunse's people, and she felt a deep connection to her new family. Meanwhile, the people of Egbemi Kingdom were missing Ilona and her wonderful cooking expertise. They kept sending messages for her to return, missing her a lot. At last, Ilona and Obunse decided to return to the kingdom. They returned to the kingdom. The elders of the kingdom settled the problems, and Ilona started her Ilona's delights once again with the support of her husband Obunse. The elders warned her never to spread lies again against Obunse because they had found out the accusations were all lies, and that was it. Ilona and Obunse's marriage and love was something worth emulating, and together they had children and grew Ilona's delights to great heights. That's the end of the story. Thanks for watching.